Hey guys, Josh here and welcome back to Rune Factory 5, and today's video is going to be a gift guide for the 6 bachelorettes. So we've got Priscilla, Scarlett, Lucy, Fuuka, Ludmila, and Beatrice. So I already made a video covering the 6 bachelors and their gift preferences, so make sure to check that out if you're interested. I also have a video covering all the different ways to increase your friendships and get married in Rune Factory 5. But in this video, I'm going to be focusing on the 6 bachelorettes and their gift preferences. So before we start, in Rune Factory 5, every character has things that they love, like, then neutral, then things that they dislike, and things that they hate. The things that they dislike are pretty universal, so it's gonna be things like branches, stone, trash like the empty cans or the boots that you fish, failed dishes, as well as Object X, which is a failed potion, and things like that, so most of them will not like those. As for the neutral gifts, usually can be pretty much anything, but one neutral gift that I recommend to carry with you at all time would be actually a turnip seeds, because the turnip seeds are pretty cheap and you can stack them easily. So I recommend always buying a ton of these and just keeping them on you at all time. So basically in this game, every day you can give them a gift of each level. So you can give them one neutral gift and then one liked gift and one loved gift. So if you give them 3 gifts a day, your relationships are gonna increase pretty fast. And also just keep in mind, if you give something to a bachelorette on her birthday, you're gonna get extra friendship points. And also if you give her handmade gifts, you're gonna get extra friendship points as well. And for a lot of the things, we're gonna need flour, so that's why I came to the general store. So flour is available from the very beginning of the game at the general store, and I always recommend keeping some on you because it's always very useful. A lot of recipes also require sweet powder as well as sour drop. So these two you'll be able to buy from the general store after you've done the first star upgrade, but you can also make them by yourself using the chemistry kit. So the sweet powder, you can make it using apples, and the sour drop, you can make it using oranges. So I always recommend keeping some of these on you to make some of these gifts. But with that being said, let's start. Alright, so let's start with Priscilla. So Priscilla's birthday is on the 27th of spring, and she loves sweets mostly. So cake, chocolate cookie are among her favorites. But the easiest one to make would be the chocolate sponge. So let's go home. So the chocolate sponge is done with the steamer, and it's a level 35 recipe. So it requires flour and chocolate, which you can buy from the general store, as well as eggs and milk, which you're gonna get as soon as you get your first monsters that drop egg and milk. So that's a very easy recipe to make. So that's one thing that she loves. As for the recipes that she likes, that's very easy as well. So actually she likes chocolate. So you can just buy chocolate, like just a chocolate bar from the general store and just give it like that. Or if you have a pot, you can use the pot and you can make either hot milk or hot chocolate. So hot chocolate just requires some chocolate, and the hot milk just requires milk. And as for me, I always carry hot milk on me because it's really good to replenish your HP and RP for very cheap. So I always make these, so that's very easy for Priscilla. So you can just either give her hot milk or hot chocolate, or just chocolate, as well as a chocolate sponge. She also likes flowers such as Pink Cat, Charm Blue, and other sweets and pastries like cheesecake, pancakes, pudding, French toast. But in this video, I really want to keep things simple and show you the easiest gifts you can make. So let's give her a hot milk and a chocolate sponge like this. And of course you get bonus points for handmade recipes, so keep that in mind. As for the things that she doesn't like mushrooms and fish, so just avoid those and you're gonna be fine. Next we've got Scarlett. So Scarlett's birthday is on the 18th of summer, and the things that she loves, so she loves everything with tempura. So she loves tempura by itself, as well as tempura bowl or tempura udon. So what I would recommend is just to make the basic tempura. So it's a level 36 recipe using the frying pan. So you need oil and flour, which you buy at the general store, egg and shrimp. So I'm just gonna show you very quickly how you can get shrimps. So you can get shrimps pretty much anywhere, and they're not rare in any way, so they're not hard to get. The only thing to keep in mind is that in Rune Factory 5, so there's some areas where you're gonna see the shadows of the fish in the water. So if you fish here, you're never gonna get any shrimps. You have to go where, as you can see here, there's still some shadows. So you have to make sure you go somewhere where you don't see any fish, such as here. And usually in these areas, you're gonna be getting a lot of trash. So you might get some boots or some empty cans, but you might get some shrimps as well. So they're not hard to get, you just need to know how to get them. And usually they're gonna appear as a small shadow, so you just need to wait a little bit. So there's one here, you get it, and yes, so that's a shrimp. So yeah, that's how you get shrimps. And then for the things that she likes, so she likes rice ball as well as baked rice ball and other rice dishes. So she likes rice porridge, egg ball or octopus ball, but the easiest one will definitely be just to make some rice balls. So that's a handmade recipe, so you just use the simple cooking station. It's a level 2 recipe made with rice, so you can buy rice at the general store, so that's pretty simple. So I'm just gonna make a couple rice balls and that's it. So let me give all of that to her. So here's the tempura and the rice ball. Rice ball is here. As for the things that she doesn't like, so she doesn't like union stew and she doesn't like okonomiyaki, which I believe was translated as cabbage cakes in Rune Factory 4. So no cabbage cakes or stew for her. So yeah, just stick with the rice ball and tempura and you're gonna be fine. Alright, so next we got Lucy. So Lucy's birthday is on the 16th of autumn. So a few things that she loves is actually fishing rods. So she likes the famous rod as well as the sacred rod, which is a little bit tricky to craft. But the famous rod is a little bit easier, so if you've got everything you need for that, you can do that. She also loves fish, so she loves glitter snapper as well as tuna, which is this one right here. So these are her two favorite fish. So if you give that, she's gonna be really happy, but they're a little bit tricky to find. You can find both of them in Rigbart. You gotta look for like bigger shadows, but they're kind of on the rarer side. So if you find them, that's good. If not, you can make some salmon rice balls. So I'm gonna show you how. So first you gotta get some salmon. So salmon you can get in Rigbart. So we're gonna try to catch one. Okay, so I just got a rainbow trout while I was looking for my salmon. So I'm still trying to get a salmon for Lucy, but the rainbow trout is gonna be useful for Ludmila. So I'm gonna keep this one. Alright, so I finally managed to get a salmon, and actually I got lucky, so I got two. I tried fishing all day in Rigbart. It was really hard, and then I came to the ice cave. And it was a lot easier because there's a smaller variety of fish here, so you're gonna have a higher percentage of getting the salmon, but you can get it in Rigbart, but it's just because there's so many different fish, your chances of getting it are gonna be super low. So if you have unlocked the ice cave, I definitely recommend you come here. Alright, so in order to make salmon rice balls, first we're gonna have to make salted salmon, so you need to use the frying pan. It's a level 17 recipe, and so you need the salmon as well as a sour drop. So let's do this. And then the rice balls, that's a simple recipe, level 20. So you need your salted salmon and rice, and there you have it. That's the salmon rice ball. So I'm gonna give her the rice balls. As for the things that she likes, it's gonna be a lot easier because she likes all other types of fish. So while you're trying to get your glitter snapper, your tuna, or your salmon, you're definitely gonna get a lot of other fish. So just give her any type of fish and she's gonna like it. She also likes milk and fruits. So yeah, pretty simple. It's just a little bit tricky for the gifts that she loves, but the gifts that she likes are easier. And for the things that she dislikes, so she doesn't like spider silk, crystal skull, devil blood, devil horn, And these are all drops that you're gonna get from monsters and things that you're gonna want to keep for crafting, so you don't have to worry about her dislikes too much. Next we've got Fuuka. So Fuuka, her birthday is on the 29th of summer. And once again, she likes fish, so sorry if you're bored of fishing already. So she loves golden salmon, golden octopus, as well as marlin. So these three fish, the way to get them, you have to come over here, and once a day if you check this sign, you're gonna be able to fish with a random villager. You're gonna do this little minigame, and sometimes you're gonna get some regular fish, but sometimes you're gonna be able to get the rare fish that Fuuka likes. So hopefully we're gonna get something good today. Let's see. So I got a squid, so that's not gonna work. So let's try again tomorrow. Alright, so it took me a few days, but I managed to get something. So I got a golden salmon finally. So as you can see, it's kind of rare. You're not gonna get this one every day. If you can't find any of the rare fish, another thing she loves is emerald. And easy emerald to find would be in the ice caves on floor B2 in this little area right here. I believe there's other areas as well, but if you come here, you're gonna be able to find some. So she loves that just as much as the rare fish. So as you can see, just like this, I got quite a few, so that's gonna last for a few days. And also, since the golden salmon, for example, is worth 9,000 G if you sell it, and the emerald is just 760, I would definitely recommend actually going for the emerald if you have them. Alright, so let me give her one emerald. And for the things that she likes, it's actually very easy. So if you don't have emerald, she likes other types of ores and gems. So she likes platinum, gold, silver, ruby, diamond, aquamarine, amethyst, things like that. But actually she likes all kinds of fish. So just give her any kind of cheap fish that you have in your inventory, and she's gonna enjoy it. And as for the things that she doesn't like, so she doesn't like carrots, bell peppers, onion, as well as pickled vegetables. So just stick to fish and emerald and avoid vegetables, and you're gonna be okay with Fuuka. And next is Ludmila. So she's right here, and her birthday is on the 5th of winter. And she loves emery flowers as well as the white crystal flowers. So unfortunately, these two flowers will unlock quite late in the game. You're gonna have to do a lot of requests before you get them, and I don't have them yet. However, one other thing that she likes is the salted rainbow trout. So for that, you're gonna need a rainbow trout, which actually I just gave to Fuuka. As you saw earlier, I got it in the river right here, but I also got a few in the ice caves, so they're pretty easy to find. So you can make salted rainbow trout for her. So you're gonna need the frying pan, and it's a recipe level 27. So you're still gonna get it pretty early in game. So you need the rainbow trout as well as sour drop. So let's do this. And as for the things that she likes, so she likes also the rainbow trout just by itself, as well as all of the flowers and flower seeds. So you can pretty much just buy some flower or flower seeds directly from her and just give it back to her right after. So I'm gonna buy some seeds like this. And just keep in mind, it has to be flowers, so it cannot be just types of grass or herbs. It really has to be like an actual flower or the seeds. So I'm gonna give that to her, and she likes it. And as for the things that she dislikes, so she doesn't like fur. So any types of fur that you're gonna get from monsters, don't give it to Ludmila. And yeah, that's pretty much it for her. So pretty simple. And lastly, we've got Beatrice. So Beatrice's birthday is on the 14th of winter, and she loves strawberry jam as well as strawberry milk. So it takes a little while before you can start buying strawberry seeds, but once you do, it's gonna be super easy to build your relationship with Beatrice. So strawberry jam is done with the pot. It's a level 27 recipe, and it just requires strawberries, just like this. So I always make quite a few of these. And if you want, you can also use the mixer, and it's a level 33 recipe. It also requires milk, so you can make some strawberry milk if you want, but it's not really necessary. However, the strawberry milk is really good to replenish your HP and RP, so if you want to make some for yourself and give to Beatrice at the same time, that's a good option. As for the things that she likes, so she likes strawberries just by themselves, so you can give her 1 strawberry plus 1 strawberry jam. She likes apples as well, so if you have an apple tree, that's gonna be super easy. And if you don't have access to these fruits, then you can make bread. So to make bread, just use the oven. You need flour, then just like this. As for the things that she doesn't like, so she doesn't like Doria and she doesn't like gratin. But what you gotta be more careful about is that she also doesn't like hot milk as well as hot chocolate. And I made the mistake once because I always carry hot milk with me, as I said earlier, and I know Priscilla likes hot milk, so I tend to just like give them around to everybody, but she really doesn't like them, so don't give that to her. And that's pretty much it for the 6 bachelorettes. Of course, this video is just covering the easiest gifts you can make, so it's not an exhaustive list, so if you have other things you recommend giving to the bachelorettes, let me know in the comments. And also, if you have any questions, if you have any difficulties in finding a specific ingredient or anything like that, please let me know. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please click like and subscribe if you'd like to see more Rune Factory 5 content like this. And I'm gonna see you all in the next video.